welcome. I'm Susan Kessel.
I'm Terry Klein.
We are here for the Art Association's 40th season opening. The exhibit for the 40th year of the Fairfield Art Association. It was formed in the spring of 1966 to foster art in Fairfield and the surrounding communities.
And we're still at it 40 years later.
Terry is our president this year. He's very involved. He's the exhibition, helps with Don Kramer, who is the chairman. And we're looking at an exhibit that was put together of the new Steeple, which is very appropriate. We're looking across the street to our new home at the Jefferson County Civic Center.
Now, I'm really excited about the turnout we had. You know, when you have a project like this, you never know how many artists are going to show up, but you've done a good job of pulling some really nice stuff in.
There could be a few more that just show up too, that last minute. I know you have to get it framed and all ready to hang and bring in, so there might be some more show up. But we're talking about the Art Association's opening exhibit for the 40th season, and it is steeples, courthouse steeples. Let's talk a little bit about the year. We have a lot of exhibits coming up.
Oh, I have to put my glasses on for this one.
Okay. Well, this show, which starts today, will continue at the downtown Iowa State Bank.
Tonight, Don and I will tear it down and put it into the bank, and it'll be there for 2 more weeks.
And it's open during business hours. You're going to want to come and look at it. You can also vote for your favorite picture here that will be made into postcards. So we'll have a postcard of the new Jefferson County Courthouse steeple. In October, there's an exhibit of fiber art, and this will be at Democratic Design. And I need my glasses too. Barb
Paraday, yeah. In November is going to be a ceramic sculpture by Chioa Sierra, and that's going to also be at the Iowa State Downtown Bank.
December is a traditional young artist exhibit which features the best of the best in the Fairfield school system.
This is always one of our biggest shows because moms and dads, grandma and grandpas, all your other relatives and your neighbors come out to see the kids whose artwork is selected. And this is 1st grade through 12th grade.
And this will be at the First National Bank in the basement, December 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. March. We skipped January and February. This is something new. We're coordinating all of the art exhibits with the First Friday Art Walks.
We're going to miss those 2 big snowstorms. That's why we skipped them.
Yes, so it's been hard sometimes to get artists to cancel out. The weather's bad. So in the art walks, they're going to slow down a little bit or do something different in January and February. So we're going to take a break, but this time we're going to extend into the summer months.
Right, we've always ended in May before with a membership show. Now this year we're going to go into June and July.
So we're jumping from December to March 3rd through the 17th.
Digital photos by Rita No.
I believe Rita No is an artist that we've had in the past, but I don't remember her having digital photos, so this will be something new. And this one will be at the Iowa State Bank.
April will be Liberty Iron Works by Dale Merrill, and that will also be at the Iowa State Bank.
Don does a great job of selecting a variety of artworks for all of the exhibits, and he has done this for years.
Kind of dating you, Don.
Uh-oh. He's busy and he didn't hear us.
Now the May show is another nice show. This is our membership show in which a lot of the members of the Art Association bring items and put them on display, and we have that at Henderson's Frame Shop.
Yes, the membership show, that's a great reason to join the Fairfield Art Association, and you can exhibit for the membership show.
Right. Democratic Design is in June, and it's recent works by Linus Moore.
And I think that's Linus Moore.
Well, I was born 30 miles from Missouri, so it looks like Linus.
Okay. So, Linus Moore, I believe he has shown many, many years ago at the Art Association for an exhibit. So, this is recent work, so we're looking for something totally different. There are receptions at each opening, and these are coordinated with the Art Walk from 6:30 to 9:30 on the first Fridays of the month. All exhibits are open during business hours.
Right. And many of these items can be purchased. They are for sale.
Yes, which all go to the artists, the funds, but 30% goes to the Fairfield Art Association and supports the Art Association and its projects.
Right. And then you know what the other two are?
You know what? I am not sure, but in July and August there are other exhibits, and then that will take us into the next year. So it's a 40th year. That's a long time. We actually have some charter members that have been members continuously.
Right. For a long, long
for
time.
those years, and that is so amazing that I think we need to mention them. They are Robert Glocky,
Robert Glocky, Robert Tree, Caroline Dickey from Packwood, Bob and Evelyn Gamreth, Edith Jordan, Jack and Marty Taylor,
don't want to leave anyone out,
Dorothy Bell, Gary and Nan Cameron, Dr. Jim and Emmylou Dunleavy, Don and Lois Kramer, Dr. Larry and Janet Nash, Mark and Susan Schaefer.
and I don't want to leave anyone out.
Ben and Peggy Rogers,
The late
Colonel
Dale.
Buchanan, his wife just passed away last year. They would be here too.
Yes.
Charles Wayne Carter.
And I think that's all, but that is amazing that after 40 years they have continued their membership. So we need to recognize them especially. Memberships are sold all year long, but this is the drive, the membership
Right,
drive.
we're in the middle of that right now.
And you can send their tax-deductible donations, memberships,
Right.
to the post office box, Fairfield Art Association, post office box 904, Fairfield, Iowa. And there are several different categories, but you're going to want to pick up a brochure. We're going to have these at all of our exhibits. We have them around town at the Chamber Conference, and you can get the information. Call any board member,
Any board member will do it.
and let's list those. Terry, our president. Vice President Cindy Travers.
Secretary is Kathy Henry. Treasurer is Vicki Carr. Then our other board members are Deb Doyle, Diane Reeve, Kathy Casca, Bill Tipo, Gwen Marcellus, Ann Weigel, Joni McGinnis, and Sandy Wilson. Don Kramer is our exhibit chairman. Publicity right here, Susan Kessel. Historian is Diane Reeve, and the newsletter is Deb Doyle.
So there's a lot of activity that goes on with the Fairfield Art Association, but we look forward to a lot more when we have our new space in the Jefferson County Civic Center. We're going to have a studio, which is going to be so nice to have classes and all kinds of things going on. Anyone can use the studio. And a wonderful gallery exhibit space throughout the building that will be mounting shows of regional, local, and national.
hopefully a roof that doesn't leak.
Yes, yes. If you could see our space now, you would cry. So, the Art Association has done many things in the 40 years. Some of the main projects that they've done are commissions of major artwork for our community. And they include
William Coop and Friend, and that's our bronze statue in Central Park.
by Christopher Bennett,
The Leapfrog at the Carnegie Building is also by Christopher Bennett.
and then at the city pool, indoor pool, there's Imagine a Water Journey, which is an indoor mural, which we commissioned and give to the community, and that was by Jody Cantor, who is from Ohio.
And then we have Loudon Tiles, which Mark Schaefer and Judy Bales did for one of the trail bridges.
Which is a really neat thing to go see. So if you're out walking in the trails, it's a way to combine art with the trails.
And a little bit of history. It's about the Loudon Manufacturing Company.
Yes. And another project that was related with the Art Association was the Sesquicentennial mural at the Senior Center, which was directed by Mark Schaefer. So you can look forward to, throughout the season, monthly exhibits with receptions for the artists, lectures, art classes for adults and children. There's always a summer art camp. And you are very involved in the garden tour.
Right. That's one of our big projects every year.
Cooking classes, wine tastings, teas, special events. On occasion we try and do scholarships, art trips, and lots of other events. We have art on loan to the Jefferson County Hospital. We've created posters and note cards and door posters. Chairs with Flair.
Chairs with Flair, yeah.
Christmas Express with the First National Bank. We're participating in the Art Walk, and we have programs on FPAC that are art related.
We're always looking for new ideas if anybody has ideas that we can put out there for the community.
And for 25 years we did the Holiday Art Fair, and we're taking a little break from that, but we will be back full strength when we have our new space at the Jefferson County Civic Center. So why don't we'll take a break with our cameraman, and we'll look at some of the work for the Steeple exhibit. Okay, welcome Cindy Travers. You're going to help me do a showing here of what we have on exhibit. And we do have people that are starting to come in and look at things. So the piece that they are looking at is Debbie Finney, and she is an art teacher?
I'm not sure.
I think she is.
And it's acrylic on canvas paper.
Yes.
And it's a nice shot of the gazebo and the statues and looking at it from the square.
And Debbie has done some very nice pictures of the square before, so this is really nice to have this. Now we're going to move on to the one below, and this one should be very familiar to you because it's yours.
Yes, it's mine. It's oil on panel, and I wanted to get a shot of between time dusk, so there it is.
This is beautiful. When I first saw it, I thought, oh my goodness, it's a photograph. But when I picked it up and looked at it, it's just amazing in detail. Very nice piece.
Thank you.
And above that and to the right is one that was delivered to my house. And this is a watercolor by Earl Stimson. And what I really liked about this is how the steeple is cut out and actually put on the top of the mat board.
Oh, it's beautiful. I love this.
And
I love it that you got it and it's sort of like a stormy day.
Yes.
It's really nice.
Below that is John Schirmer's.
And that is also
an oil. And John is doing a lot of different things these days.
A lot of city things.
Very nice piece. He's known for his wood cuts, prints, but I'm really happy to see John Schirmer working on these types of pieces. Now, next to that, we have
Kathleen
very light and airy,
very Monet-like,
springy.
Yes,
very nice. And below that is a photograph, which I'm not familiar with the artist, but I think she's from Fairfield. Digital photography, and it's super nice. She has another piece in here.
It's beautiful. Another nice piece
that I really like even better, but it's a very fun.
Yeah, excellent. Okay, here the next one is by Kickoff, and it's Marker. I just love everybody's different interpretations.
Yes, it's very nice to have the variety of
and all the different
media.
Yeah.
Now, below that is John Preston's, and this is one of my favorites, and it is for, you know, the Steeple exhibit. And you can see the teeny tiny steeple off in the distance.
Through the cornfields.
Typical
Wonderful.
John Preston, wonderful piece. And while we're talking about it, everyone here is going to have a chance to vote for their favorite piece to be made into postcards. So make sure you get up here or to the Iowa State Bank and vote. We have a larger piece next to this, and that is by Dave Garrison, who is from Burlington, Iowa.
And he did it in pastel.
Yes. Above that, we have a pencil drawing, which is by Jeanette Cosella. And I don't think I've ever seen a pencil work by her. She's usually very colorful, Monet-ish. This is a very nice change.
Here's an oil by Tim Murphy. Looks like he's looking way up.
Yes,
Capture that.
it's nice to see the different angles. It's all the artists are representing all the things differently. It's wonderful. Then we have two tiny pieces, and one is a pencil by Anne Weigel.
And the other is another oil by Kathleen Ringey. It's very sweet, sort of misty. The steeple way off in the distance.
Thank you for joining us for the Fairfield Art Association's 40th anniversary, the opening exhibit for the season. All year long we're going to be doing special things for the 40th anniversary. It's exciting to have a steeple exhibits here right on the courthouse lawn. The exhibit will move to the Iowa State Bank downtown. You'll be able to see there are more pictures than we showed you. And be sure and go, and you can vote for your favorite to be made into a postcard. And there will be some purchase awards. You want to see who has been selected for those. And once again, the Fairfield Art Association celebrating its 40th year. We hope that you will participate in this year's activities, classes, events, and enjoy the Fairfield Art Association and what it does for our community. That'll be a good way to make some money.
Yep. And Jill will be able to tell her. Because she already figured out right here. Okay. Oh, okay. That's a good idea. To see what the demand is. Yeah, that's a good idea. Because you can make something and then it sits on the shelf. It doesn't sell, that would be expensive.
Oh, perfect.
Hell spell! It's all your fault. All your fault.
Hi, I'm Mark Schaefer. on the courthouse lawn celebrating the 40th anniversary of the Fairfield Art Association and our 40th anniversary new courthouse clock steeple exhibit. I am the youngest charter member of the Fairfield Art Association. Bob Blocky, somewhere, right here, insisted that as an art student at the high school that I should join. So I did, and here we are today. Dorothy Bell, charter member. Charles Wayne Carter, charter member. Robert Blocky, Robert Tree, excuse me, Dr. Robert Tree, Don Kramer, and Ann Cameron, last but not least. Gosh, I've been kind of in Fairfield ever since I graduated from college, and I've kept active with the Art Association. Got a painting here tonight for the Courthouse Steeple exhibit. Dr. Tree has served with me on the Historic Preservation Commission. You still teach at Iowa Wesleyan?
No, I'm retired now.
Okay. Parsons College professor, then he did a little stint at Iowa Wesleyan. Great guy, great raconteur, great storyteller. Don Kramer, my 6th grade art teacher, and junior high art teacher, and now my substitute teacher at the high school.
And he is also at Iowa Wesleyan College these days.
That's true. That's true. Nan Cameron, kind of my comrade in arms right now with restoration of the Bonneville cabin. She and I have phone conversations quite a bit, trying to figure out how to get it fixed up and cleaned up. Charles Wayne Carter, my junior high principal, and then my principal as a teacher at Lockridge. Gosh, what's that? 20 years ago! Are we going to wait for the train? All right. And then finally, Dorothy Bell, his wonderful late husband, who was my dad's veterinary. And Dorothy's an avid gardener. Bob Blocky helps her out with her flowers. And she's the has been the newsletter lady for the Art Association for many odd years. So here we are, some of the charter members wishing you all well. And if you don't belong to the Art Association, you better. See ya.
Staggered by it when I got the mail. Not only are you a charter member, which I do, more than sure. We're starting this, although